What's up, beautiful people? If you found your way to this video, I need you to know that that is not by mistake, and I'm very happy to see y'all here today. My name is Key, and this is SYB the series, a collection of questions, conversations, and action steps that we are taking to change our life from the inside out. I have a challenge for us today, and you want to know what's funny is for at least 4 days, right? 4 days now, I've had an idea and an understanding of what I was going to sit down at this computer and record. I get to sitting down at the computer, press record. I'm talking for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about this no more. Because the way that this works, the reason that this works and the reason it will continue to work is going to be dictated on my authenticity, right? And I never want to be talking about something from a half-assed place. What I was going to talk about, we will come back to it. I 100% think that it is something that's important for us to discuss. But today, what I think is even more important to discuss is self-image and the way that we communicate with ourselves about our physical appearance. If I like what I see, I'm gonna talk to myself like I like what I see. And the inverse of that is true as well. If I talk to myself like I like what I see, then I will probably in turn begin to like what I see, right? And there's this marriage. Each of these things plays its role in what is the greater concept of our self-esteem. Something that I have incorporated into my life quite often. I try to do it at least once a week, and it's a 10-minute mirror challenge. All you'll need is you, yourself, and I was trying to do like a play on me, myself, and I, but it was gonna be you, yourself, and you, and that just didn't. That just don't hit like me, myself, and I. So anyway, all it requires is you and a mirror, specifically a full-length mirror if you have one, because I really want us to be seeing ourselves from head to toe. In this 10-minute challenge, I want you to start, and it's very intentional, right? So I want you to avoid distractions as much as possible. Really lock in, and I want you to start at the tippy top of your head and go to the soles of your feet, and I want you to just have a conversation about what it is that you see, what it is that you see, and what it is that you love. Not what you dislike. This is not a space to be like, I have cellulite and I wish I was taller and damn, my hair won't grow. Cut it. This ain't the space for that. I want you to point out things that you absolutely love, things that you think are cute, things that you think are different, things that you think are very specific and unique to you, right? I think that sometimes it can feel like really conceited or cocky to like really pour into yourself like that, but dog, when you, dog, that's how you know I meant whatever the fuck I was gonna say. When you truly, truly, truly love yourself, that's how you're going to just naturally talk to yourself. You're gonna pass by a mirror and be like, damn, you look good, right? You're gonna open that camera up on accident, catch your face and be like, fuck, the lips is busting though. That face was goofy, but the lips is busting up. This is my phone. The lips is busting up, right? It's going to show up so much more naturally and authentically if you take time to work on that. Because for everybody, it's not naturally something that happens. For me, it definitely wasn't naturally something that happens. I never thought I was ugly, but there were just certain parts of my body that I wasn't the biggest fan of. I was really, really, really critical of. And that's okay, right? Like, I think we also beat ourselves up if high self-esteem doesn't come naturally. Everybody's not built the same. There are certain things that we are going to have to work a little bit hard on, and self-esteem can be one of those things. And know that if that's you, it is okay, right? You're not behind, you're not below anybody who just seemingly, and I said seemingly because people can like come off as naturally confident and then behind closed doors are beating themselves up with negative self-talk, right? So don't even take what you see, them overly confident people, don't even take that as fact, because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and you also don't know what it took for them to get there. The more we talk to ourselves positively, in turn, the more positive we can feel about ourselves. And it's really hard to heal from trauma and, heal from our past if we are just beating ourselves up at every single angle, right? So not only did I have a trauma-filled past, not only do I not like my relationships that I'm in, but damn, I also don't like how I look. I have got to pick a struggle. Pick a struggle, right? It's like, damn, well, at least if I'm traumatized, I'm fine as a bitch, you know? And I feel like it sounds crazy kind of coming off my tongue. But y'all, when we are healing parts of ourselves, we need a grounder, right? We need something that when the healing gets a little hard, we can come back to this. Even if that's just a physical feature to start off with, that's perfectly fine. And in the 10-minute challenge, I want us to find our physical grounder. I want us to find the thing that a motherfucker could say X, Y, and Z, but you cannot make me feel bad about this. Heavy on the admiring. That's the energy that I want you to go into this with, is an energy of admiration. As we are finding things to admire about our body, I want us to find that one thing that can't nobody tell you shit. What? When it comes to that. After the 10-minute challenge, after you have successfully got in that mirror, looked at yourself from head to motherfucking toe and poured so much love into yourself, even if it's hard to do, even if you don't all the way believe it, I want you to say it, and I want you to say it out loud. After you've done that, I want you to write about it, right? Or document your emotions post activity in some way, right? Whether you could have a conversation with yourself, with somebody else, you could write about it, you could do an audio diary, a video diary, however it is that you want to document your experience. That is the second half of the challenge. I think it's so cool to have just documentation on how you felt in certain moments, so that when you do the 10-minute challenge again, right, you can compare your reactions and your responses, right? Like the first time it might have been uncomfortable. The second time you might be feeling yourself a little bit. So I want y'all to go grab those mirrors, baby, or that phone or something that you can use to see yourself. I want you to stand in it for 10 minutes and pour love into you, because you deserve it. You're not comparing yourself to anybody else. You're not comparing yourself to what you want to be or what you could be or what you thought you'd be. You are seeing yourself for who you are. And if you can't accept who you are, how dare you think that you're going to be able to accept this better version of you? You can't even accept the real present version of you. Although I'm trying to get here, I'm right here. And I need to see myself for who I am right here, right now. So, I hope that this challenge is beautifully eye-opening for you all, because every time I do it, it's eye-opening for me, baby. So grab those mirrors and I will see y'all next video.